Cobra Convergence V. Cobra Bats. My favorite trooper. There was a lot of cool bats released. We're going to take a look at quite a few of them, including their crazy mechanic Hotwire. And some Joe Transformer crossovers, so stick around. The original 1986 Bat. Still one of the coolest looking toys ever made. I do love the figures that could store all the accessories in their backpack. They were always high on my wanted list. Usually the stickers are laying on the bottom of the bubble. I'm very happy mine's still intact. Here we get a look at the back at all the rest of the great figures that were released in 86 and in 87. Get a read up on his file card. These were the golden years for me. This is when I started getting quite a few Joes. Moving on to version 2, released in the 90s. This was a little bit of a disappointment to me when I was a kid, but as I get older and after the modern release, I'm starting to like it a little bit. If you look directly at them for too long, you could lose vision. Taking a look at the back, 90 and 91 still had some solid Joes in my opinion. Oh no, what happened here? I don't know where this came from. This can't be. This must, I can't explain this. Some more super sick toys that were gonna blast G.I. Joe through the 90s and on into the 2000s. Because he was able to endure the rough spurt of the 90s, he was inducted into the Hall of Heroes. This is a cool looking card. I love the gold trim on this. This was one of the better ideas Hasbro's had, especially for carded collectors. More Hall of Heroes for Joe fans to snag up if they could find them. And of course, file cards should be mandatory. When the G.I. Joe Club launched their figure subscription service 1.0, we got another great looking bat. The Nano Bat's another one of Hotwire's mad creations. Like many, I am a sucker for translucent plastic. He was the 10th in the line, and the Joe Club really did a nice job on displaying the artwork on the card. And a second bat released by the club as part of their figure subscription service 4.0, the Inferno Bat, with even more translucent plastic. If you haven't seen Justice Curry's famous translucent plastic action figure chandelier, you need to check it out. Now I know what you guys are thinking, where's my jungle bat? Well, here he is. The Pursuit of Cobra line supplied us with a great bat for jungle warfare. I'm a fan of these style of cards. I wish they would have done them for both movie lines. Even if the file card's smaller, at least it's still there. And of course, to go with our jungle bat, we got a snow bat. Next to the granddaddy of Arctic himself, Snow Job, in this 50th anniversary 2-pack. The 50th anniversary line was another win on the packaging for Hasbro. In this line, we also got a bat in a 3-pack. I believe this is supposed to be an urban camo. This 3-pack also came with a ruthless murderer and a female officer. And they threw the file cards inside this time to leave more room for great artwork on the back. Now we get to the G.I. Joe Transformer crossovers. This 3-pack was available through the G.I. Joe and Transformer clubs. Here we get 2 transformable bats and a very withered old Cobra Commander. This version of Cobra Commander was seen in episode 87 of the 80s Transformers cartoon. And here on the back we get a good look at the bat in both jet and robot modes, along with file cards for both. This San Diego Comic-Con set from 2012 also came with a Constructicon bat, the sickest hiss tank ever, and a Destro figure. Here's a closer look at the Constructicon bat with his accessories, and it also came with a mini sound wave and cassettes. Here we get a look at some specs on the Shockwave hiss tank. And here's a better look at what the toy actually looks like. Here's the Bat's mechanic Hotwire with his mech suit. It was a G.I. Joe convention exclusive in 2008. They only made 500 of this one, so he's really hard to find. Here's a look at Hotwire next to the vintage Bat, the DVD Battles Pack Bat, and the modern V2 Bat. I want to thank Hooded Cobra Commander 788 for letting the Joe community take part in his great idea. If Marvel and DC could be immortalized by their fan base, then so can G.I. Joe, I promise.
This